He gets home after midnight now, sometimes closer to 1, and the first thing he does is head straight for the shower like it's part of the job, like it's not even a choice. It started showing up on his calendar as client dinner or late project. Always added the same day, sometimes an hour before he leaves. Twice a week, sometimes 3 if the week is crazy. He'll tell me in the afternoon casual like he just remembered. I'll nod and say okay because that's what I do now. I don't ask who the client is anymore. I don't ask where they're going. I just watch the calendar update on our shared app and pretend it doesn't make my stomach tighten. When he comes home, the apartment is quiet because I make it that way. I turn the TV down. I don't fall asleep right away. I wait. The door opens, keys on the counter, jacket off. He doesn't look at me at first. He says hey like he's tired, not like he's hiding anything. Then he goes straight to the bathroom. Even if it's 1 a.m. Even if he's yawning. Even if he says he's exhausted. Shower on. Door closed. Steam under the frame. I tell myself maybe he just wants to wash the day off. That's what I tell myself. I notice things now that I didn't used to track. His phone used to sit face up on the coffee table. Now it's always face down or in his pocket. The passcode changed after I asked him directly one night if there was someone at work I should be worried about. He didn't get angry. He didn't laugh. He just looked at me, took a breath and said no. Very calmly. Very evenly. Then a day later the code was different. He didn't tell me. I found out when I tried to check the time on his phone while mine was charging. There's one name that keeps showing up on his notifications. A woman from work. It doesn't pop up fully because the notifications are muted now, but the name flashes sometimes when he unlocks it. I see it in the reflection of the microwave. I see it when he's scrolling and thinks I'm not looking. It's always her. Not hearts or anything like that. Just her name. Over and over. I haven't said anything about her name specifically. I don't know why. Maybe because if I say it out loud, it becomes real in a way I can't undo. We share a credit card. Always have. It was practical. Groceries, rent stuff, trips. Lately there are hotel charges. Not every week. Just enough to stand out. Always on nights he says he's working late or doing an overnight project. I stared at the statement the first time for a long time like maybe it would rearrange itself. Like maybe it would say something else if I looked long enough. When I asked him about the charges, he didn't hesitate. He said sometimes it's easier to stay near the office when projects run late. He said it like he'd practiced it. Not defensive. Not confused. Calm. Rehearsed. He even shrugged a little like it was boring. Like I was the one making it into something. That's the part that messes with me. He doesn't panic when I ask questions. He doesn't slip up. He doesn't contradict himself. He just denies it. Smoothly. Every time. During the day things look normal. We eat dinner together on the nights he's home. He asks about my day. He remembers to take the trash out. He sends me memes. In public he's still the guy everyone likes. At family dinners he helps clean up without being asked. My mom calls him a good husband. His parents brag about him. Sometimes I watch him laugh with other people and I feel like I'm watching someone else's life. I keep thinking maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe this is just what work looks like now. Messaging apps. Flexible hours. Late nights. Everyone's exhausted. Everyone's busy. I tell myself I'm paranoid. I tell myself 7 years doesn't disappear because of a few late nights and some credit card charges. We met at a friend's birthday thing. Nothing dramatic. Loud bar. Mutual friends. We talked about work and where we grew up. He was steady. That's what I liked. He showed up when he said he would. He answered texts. He didn't play games. After a while my anxiety just quieted around him. Being married to him felt like choosing calm. That's still the version of him I keep reaching for. The first change was small. Barely a thing. He was late one night and didn't text. I remember checking my phone and feeling annoyed, not scared. When he got home he said he lost track of time. I said okay. That was it. No fight. No follow-up. Then it happened again. And again. And each time I adjusted. I stopped asking when he'd be home. I stopped waiting with dinner. I stopped mentioning it unless it felt impossible not to. When I do bring something up, there's a cost. He doesn't yell, but he goes quiet afterward. Distant but in a polite way. The air gets tight. Things feel harder. When I don't bring it up, everything is easier. We joke. We function. We look like a couple that's fine. So I stay quiet more than I should. I catch myself explaining him to other people. Work's just intense right now. His industry is crazy. I hear myself say it and part of me knows I'm smoothing something sharp so no one cuts themselves on it. The weird part is I'm loyal to him in public while privately collecting evidence against him. I screenshot statements. I note dates. I notice patterns. I hate that version of myself, but I can't stop. Feels safer to know than to float. Leaving sounds simple when people say it out loud. Just go. But there's the lease. The debt we share. The way our families are tangled together. The way everyone thinks he's a good husband. The way I'd have to explain without sounding unhinged. Without proof he's willing to admit to. Sometimes I think if he would just say it. Just once. If he would admit it, even quietly, I could move. I could make a decision. Right now I feel like I'm standing on something that might not be solid, but no one else sees the cracks. I haven't caught him in a message. I haven't walked in on anything. All I have are behaviors, timelines, charges, patterns, and his calm face telling me I'm wrong. So I'm here, watching, waiting, still married, still showing up. Still unsure if I'm allowed to leave a marriage without the other person admitting they broke it. Do I need him to say it out loud before I'm allowed to walk away?